TikTok's algorithm, refugees, are building their own wasteland. Here's what nobody's talking about while everyone obsesses over TikTok bans and data privacy. A quiet exodus is happening inside the app itself, and it's revealing something fascinating about what happens when algorithms get too good at their job. Users aren't leaving TikTok. They're deliberately breaking it from the inside, poisoning their own recommendation feeds to escape into what they call the farlands. The name comes from Minecraft's corrupted terrain generation, and the parallel is perfect. These are digital explorers trying to reach the edge of the algorithmic map, where the system breaks down and can't follow them anymore. The farlands phenomenon represents something darker than typical internet rebellion. These aren't users abandoning the platform. They're users who want to stay but need to destroy the core product experience to make it tolerable. They're reporting an overwhelming sense of algorithmic claustrophobia, the feeling that TikTok knows them too well, predicts their desires too accurately, and serves them content so perfectly calibrated that it stops feeling like discovery and starts feeling like manipulation. The irony is savage. TikTok's greatest technical achievement has become its psychological liability. What they find in the farlands is genuinely unsettling. Videos with single-digit views uploaded years ago, content in languages the algorithm can't parse, amateur posts from accounts that gave up in 2020, and an endless stream of the mundane and unpolished. It's the opposite of viral, anti-content that exists in the algorithmic void. Some users describe it as peaceful, others as dystopian. The common thread is relief from the hyper-curated anxiety of mainstream TikTok, where every video is optimized to trigger engagement, and every scroll could surface something that ruins your day or changes your politics. The technical mechanics matter here. TikTok's algorithm relies on collaborative filtering, natural language processing, and computer vision to build incredibly detailed interest graphs for each user. It tracks watch time, replays, shares, comments, even the slight hesitation before you scroll past something. The system is designed to be inescapable, which is exactly why the Farland strategy works. By poisoning your interest graph with random data, you're essentially performing a denial-of-service attack on your own personalized algorithm. You're making yourself unpredictable, which breaks the model. This movement arrives at a critical moment for TikTok as a company. The platform faces potential U.S. restrictions, increasing competition from Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, and growing public awareness about algorithmic manipulation. If a significant subset of users is actively trying to break the core product experience, that's a signal investors and advertisers should watch closely. The very feature that made TikTok dominant, its eerily accurate recommendation system, might be triggering a backlash from the users who understand it best. When your power users are building escape tunnels, you've got a retention problem disguised as an engagement triumph. How to poison your own algorithm and reach the farlands. 1. Start spam liking everything. Open your For You page and indiscriminately like 200-300 videos in a single session, regardless of content. Don't watch them, just scroll and tap the heart. The goal is to flood your interest graph with meaningless data. 2. Search for obscure hashtags in languages you don't speak. Try combinations like Azerbaijan Cooking 2019 or Indonesian fishing vlogs and like dozens of videos from these niches. The algorithm can't build a coherent profile when your interests span incompatible cultural contexts. 3. Watch videos to completion that you have zero interest in. Find 10-minute videos about topics you'd normally skip and let them play all the way through. Full watch time is a powerful signal, and poisoning it with random content confuses the recommendation engine. 4. Aggressively use not interested on content you actually enjoy. When the algorithm serves you something perfectly calibrated to your real tastes, tell it you hate it. You're training the system backward, teaching it that everything it knows about you is wrong. 5. Create and delete drafts constantly. Film random videos, add unrelated sounds and effects, save them as drafts, then delete them. This activity pollutes your behavioral data without ever posting publicly. 6. Follow 500+ accounts in a single day across wildly different categories. Grandma craft accounts, German techno DJs, Australian wildlife rescues, Korean beauty tutorials, Argentine tango lessons. Make yourself algorithmically incoherent. Number 7. After 48 to 72 hours of this chaos, your For You page should start fracturing. You'll see videos with under 100 views, content from 2020 that never found an audience, and the eerie digital wasteland that Farland's refugees call home. Welcome to the edge of the map.